Okay, so let's look at this particular question first. Now, this question is on forces. All right. So clothes peg. Are y'all familiar with clothes peg? Okay, some of you will call it the nyap or something like that. So previous day, students were telling me, oh, do you mean the nyap, something like that? So I was laughing and laughing because I think that's quite a common term people are using, or some say kia, something like that, right? Doesn't matter what you call it. Okay, pegs, yes, they are just known as clothes pegs. Okay, how do they actually look like in real life? Take a look here. How does it work? I want you to take a look. You see, when the handles are not squeezed, okay, the spring is compressed already. Okay, but when you try to squeeze the handles in order for you to clip onto some of the clothes, yeah, you need to compress it further. So let me show you the picture of the clothes peg. In case y'all don't know, this is how it looks like for your question. Okay, can you see? There are a lot of springs, isn't it? In order to fit the spring into the clothes peg here, be it the yellow one or the green one or the white one, okay, you need to compress the spring a little to fit it in. Yes, a lot of times we also use the wooden type. The wooden type, the spring will be fit in differently. Okay, but the logic is the same. Okay, when the pegs are originally in this particular condition, take note, there's already the elastic spring force that is acting here. Okay, so the elastic spring force is acting on the handle. Okay, so pushing the handle apart. When the handles are being pushed apart, of course, over here, okay, it will be tighter. Can you all see this logic? Can see, right? How the whole thing works. So if the spring is very strong, of course, it's going to be very tightly holding on to the clothes. Ooh, Hannah, all the best to you. Don't worry, okay? Anyway, it's just prelim, right? So after going through prelim, you will be more ready. Okay, so for those of you who are taking your prelim oral exam, don't worry, you will do fine. Yeah, prelim science is on 2nd of August, right? I see, Nikki, and that's on a Wednesday. So Brian also taking oral exam sooner, Tuesday and Wednesday, right? So one for each day. Yeah. Oh, some of yours ended. Yes, it's going to be very tiring, especially this couple of months. You are going to feel very, very exhausted every single day. Y'all agree, right? But don't give up. Okay, tell yourself that you have to persevere. Go through this, you will become better. Okay, so make sure you take a lot of vitamins, you drink a lot of water. I always tell the children, even not my own children only, but back in school, I always tell the students, you need to ensure you are drinking enough water, not just for your brain to work well, but also to make sure you are healthy. Yeah. Oh, is that the link for the worksheet results? Yes, there is. Okay, I will send to you all. Okay, I want you to take a look at how this part here works. I'm not going to show you the whole video, so I'm going to just show you this part. All right. Okay, so can you see? All right, I repeat again over here. Can you see when the person press on to the handle? Yeah, actually the compression is even more for the spring. So that is the whole idea you need to understand. Yes, I will send you the link now. Give me a moment. Keep to this link. I hope you all can bookmark this. And in future, we just go to the same link all the time. Yes, it was an advertisement, but that's a very good advertisement, okay, because that part was what I wanted you to see. Oh, yes, you can change answer now. Okay, you can change the answer now, but be very careful not to accidentally delete your friend's answers. Okay, now, when you look at the spring question, really, Alex? Can you transfer your answer in, Alex? Okay, yeah, lor. Is it because you did it today, Alex? I remember I told you all before, you did it at 8 because I have a lesson, okay, with the P5 in the morning. So I wouldn't have time to bring the answers over here. Okay? Can understand now, Alex? What does orange mean? Okay, if I highlight in orange means it's correct. I have not finished looking through all the questions yet. Okay, I will be going through all. Not all are marked. I have marked question 7. Okay, I have marked question 1 and 2 as well. I'm going to do question 3 now, and then later on, question 4 and 5 and 6 should be pretty okay. Okay, today's lesson is going to be very different. So focus on question 3 first. Can y'all do that? Focus on question 3 first. Okay, so let's look at this question and answer together. Yes, I noticed, Hannah. In fact, Nikki actually messaged me to tell me, take a look at last week's answer. Yeah, later on, when I have time, I'll quickly run through last week's answer, highlight certain things to you if there is time. Otherwise, you have to take a look at it yourself. Okay, so it's explained in terms of forces. When they ask you to explain in terms of forces, any other answer which is not related to forces will not be accepted. Okay, will not be accepted. So you need to talk about this. Compressed spring always refer to the presence of elastic spring force. In this case, it's a matter of whether it is more or less. Okay, so over here, because of this action, pressing the handles together. So in this case, there will be more elastic spring force. Okay, here there is, but compared to the one on the right, it will be lesser. You understand what I'm talking about? Yes? Okay. No, I have not gone through question 1 and 2. I said I start with question 3, Priya. Okay, after Sarah squeezes the peg and releases it, the peg can hold her towel up on the line as shown in the diagram. All right. So how does the spring keep the peg closed? How does it actually keep the peg closed? Okay, if you look at your answers, Brian, you're changing, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So I can look at Denise one. Now, if you look at the suggested answer, it says the compressed spring exerts elastic spring force on the handles to close the peg. Remember, I showed you the video just now. Okay, when the spring is compressed, how will it want to behave? It always want to go back to its natural state, isn't it? So it's going to push on to the 2 handles, meaning it will actually push this way. Can y'all see that? You understand this part, right? So when it pushes this way, then of course, these 2 will want to come closer together in contact with each other. Okay, so that's how you have to understand this particular question as well as the answer first. Look at your answer now. Let me tell you whether you are getting the point. You can understand easily. It's not easy to put in words. Denise says the peg holding the towel on the line uses elastic spring force to keep it closed. The spring is compressed and stores potential energy when Sarah squeezes the peg. But then you realize what went wrong, Denise? Can you tell me what went wrong with your answer? Anyone can identify what went wrong? Anyone? Denise, yourself, can you identify what's the error you made? Hannah, you got it? No worries, Alex, no worries. What you need to do is text wrap it. Can see that, Alex? Magic, right? You need to text wrap. Highlight your whole row. Okay, highlight your whole row and then vertical align and then text wrap. Yeah, that's how it's done. Okay, back to Denise. What happened here is the question already says answer according to forces. Answer in terms of forces. Denise, you mentioned potential energy. Okay, you should not be talking about energy when they specifically say they just want you to use forces to answer this. Okay, that's why okay, you say that the first part seems good. The moment you write down the spring is compressed and stores potential energy, that is the part where you have gone wrong. All right. Hannah says the compressed spring possesses elastic spring force when the handles of the pegs are squeezed. Okay. Yes. Okay. Actually, not that the spring is not compressed. When the pegs are closed, okay, when the handles are released, there is already elastic spring force. The spring is compressed a little. But when you press on the handle to open up the pegs to hold on to the clothes, right, Hannah? You are actually compressing the spring more. Can you see that? You must know this, huh? Okay, so can you change your answer accordingly? Concept is, yeah, there. Okay, Kian says the spring will always try to stay uncompressed, right? So it will keep pushing the grips together. You're not answering in terms of forces, Kian. Kian, I can understand what you're saying, but I will not give you any marks because you did not mention forces. Okay, The spring has elastic spring force, helps the peg to close. Okay. The spring exerts elastic spring force and helps the pegs to close. It will sound better if you put exert. Yeah. Force is usually exerted. Okay, Miko, you change that, you're fine. The elastic force, okay, pushes the grip to keep the peg closed. Pushes the handle. Atif, if you push the handle, it sounds more correct. Is Atif here? I think he's not here. Okay. Never mind. Next. Okay. Priya. Spring exerts elastic spring force. Okay, Ken, this is correct. Okay, so now these two are okay. Pushes, not the grip. Okay, exerts elastic spring force on the handle. All right. Oh, Alex, you actually copied, right, from your, okay, no problem. Okay, Brian, the compressed spring exerted the elastic spring force on the handles. Yes, I like this one. Yeah. Okay, Denise one need to change. Denise, you'll change it when you can access it. I know you're probably not at home now, right? What assessment is that? You want to share? More, okay, good. Yeah, very long answer, Hannah. You know that you don't have to write this long during the exam. Wow. Swimming. I cannot swim. something you all need to